Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Sunday Fun Day, January 11th, 2026. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend and hopefully not getting the Sunday scaries, although it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so they're pretty much here. Well, the NFL playoffs are here. They started yesterday. We'll recap that in a moment, but real quick, Michaela's cheer team had a competition this week, and it's actually supposed to be back in December in Raleigh, but there was a fire on the roof of the convention center, so it finally got moved. It was this Friday at the Cabarrus Arena out here at Vince Arena, so like 40 minutes from us. Anyways, long story short, got there early, 7:30ish. They went on about 9:30. The awards were about 11, and it was pretty cool. They ended up winning, which I don't know if it was expected or not. They had someone that was on the team at the beginning of the year was off now. They had changed the routine. The practices got added and taken away. A little bit of a helter-skelter, but they ended up winning, which is, of course, phenomenal, a wonderful surprise, but also found out afterwards that they're the first JV cheer team to win this competition at the history of the high school. It's been almost 20 years, so pretty cool. So of course Michaela's been walking around saying she's the GOAT for the last couple of days, which, you know, really she's been saying I'm part of history. I'm a history maker. So it's been really cool. Great way to start a Friday, and so really proud of her and her hard work and her teammates, and just be able to see it and be a part of it and just enjoy it. So it was just really cool. NFL playoffs started yesterday. Panthers and Rams. I was obviously rooting for the Panthers, not just because I live here, because I really don't care about the Panthers, but I don't like the Rams. So great game, back and forth, and the Panthers were actually up late. I think 31-27. The Rams got a late touchdown, 134-31. But the Panthers, young Panthers, definitely look like they're moving up. So crazy. And then the night game last night was Bears and Packers, great divisional game. The Packers were up, I think, 21-3 at one point. Kind of some back and forth on that one as well. I ended up falling asleep before the end of the game. Bears came all the way back, scored, I think, 25 points, and ended up winning 34-31. So great games. Then today's game was the Buffalo Bills at the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Panthers were the 4 seed, Rams 5, Bears were the 2, Packers the 7. Moving to the AFC, Bills 6 at Jacksonville, kind of back and forth too. Bills score a late touchdown, end up winning 24-20, or maybe 27-24, which is great. I love Josh Allen, so I was kind of rooting for that. Then Niners and Eagles. Niners the 6 seed, Eagles the 3. I think the Eagles were a 6-point favorite. The Niners have been banged up. Pearsall was still out today. Kittle ended up, it looks like he popped or tore his Achilles in the second quarter, so he's gone, not just for this season, but maybe all of next. That's like a year. So many injuries on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, there was like practice squad guys playing linebacker. It was our 4th starting middle linebacker, Kendricks, and they played their heart out. Purdy did have 2 interceptions. One was a really bad force play, just threw it really late, it looked like, to a tight end, and the cornerback just undercut it. That was late when they were up 17-16, but another one was earliest. But the defense just battled. They had a trick play. Juwan Jennings threw like a 45-yard touchdown to McCaffrey, similar play to the Super Bowl. But yeah, it got late. Niners were up 17-16. Eagles drive down and get a field goal. There's about 5-ish minutes left, and Purdy just puts on a clinic, as he does, running for first down, stepping up in the pocket, hitting guys, ends up on a 3rd and goal with about 2 minutes left, stepping up, avoiding a sack, and just throwing a dart to McCaffrey for a touchdown. Niners go up 23-19, missed the extra point. Luckily, we were up 4. And then the Eagles put on a drive. They just go down. It's 1st and 10. They lose a yard. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 11. Incomplete pass. So it's 4th and 11. Try to throw a seam shot to Goddard. And Kendricks, our 4th string starting middle linebacker, deflects the ball. Game over. Niners win 23-19. I'm still a little bit in shock. Not that I didn't think we could win. I just didn't think that we would win with all of the injuries And playing in Philly's tough, and it was cold. It was windy, like 35 miles per hour. But some way, somehow, this team found a way to win. It's still a little shocking. So, so the Niners, the 6th seed, they're the lowest seed left. I was hoping the Packers would win because that means they would have gone to Seattle and we would have gotten the Panthers-Rams winner, which was the Rams. But we'll go to Seattle, who we just lost to a couple weeks ago. Did not have the opportunity to be the 1 seed, but we'll get another shot at them. It's in Seattle. Our, middle school practice squad defense did enough to win. We'll see who's healthy enough offensively to play next week. It won't be Kittle. And we got another shot at Seattle. And then, I don't know, some way, somehow, if we beat them, we'd either go to Chicago or LA. So, the NFC West has 3 playoff teams. Seattle was 14-3. The Rams were, they were 14-3. The Rams were 13-4. We were 12-5. And with all the injuries, Bosa week 2 or 3, Fred Warner week 5 or 6. Pearsall's missed a ton. Purdy missed 8 games. Kittle missed a bunch of times. A lot of other defensive players. Just crazy how resilient this team is. I really love this team. I certainly don't feel like they've got enough to make a run at the Super Bowl, but I enjoyed today. I cannot stand the Eagles. I'm glad we knocked them off. No one wants a back-to-back Eagles championship. Hopefully we broke them like we did a few years ago in the championship game when we went to the Super Bowl. We'll see, but what a great game. Chargers-Patriots about to be on in a moment, and Steelers and Texans tomorrow. But Niners survive, and who knows what'll happen next week, and it will stink if we lose because when you're there and you have a chance, you want to. But what a phenomenal season, especially with all the injuries. Just so cool. What a nerve-wracking game, of course. But bang bang Niner gang, Eagles are gone. So we're gonna celebrate. It was cold, very cold, white blaze. Winter ale with spices added. This is from Triple C. One of my favorites. So we're going to enjoy, the North remembers, right? San Francisco is in Northern California. So pretty cool. It's a 6%er. Really good beer. So playoffs have been phenomenal. Every single game has been a one-score game. I think it was 34-31, 27-24, 34-31, and 23-19, and they've all gone down to the wire last minute. So the first 4 games of these playoffs of the 6 have been phenomenal. No blowouts, last-minute drives, all of that stuff. So it's been cool. Niners pulled off. I cannot believe it. I'm so Michaela hung out with us for most of the game and watched it. We got pizza and wings. It was just, what a great day. And Niners pulled out, so we get to play another week. Like, just so exciting. So cool. And hopefully our game's next Sunday night because I've got Monday off of work, so I won't have to worry about my emotions. But Saturday or Sunday, we're looking forward to it. And just incredible. Bang, bang, Niner gang. We got it done. So cheers to the Niners. You did it. You kept this young boy's hopes and dreams alive. Cheers. Ooh, great beer. Even better win. And I'm just, again, so proud of this team. It's been so fun to watch through all the adversity, all the injuries. The best division by far. I mean, Seattle 14-3, the Rams 13-4, and we beat each of them once on the road in Seattle, first game of the season, and at LA, I think week 4. No, I think that was week 3. Early, I get it, and then lost at home to them, but just incredible. It's just fun to watch. Brock Purdy just keeps getting better and better. And yeah, he didn't play his best game. He did make a couple mistakes. They all do, and the wind was a factor, of course, but needed one drive and made it, and just took him right down and did what he had to do, and the defense did what they had, just enough. Bend but don't break. It's kind of been the mission almost all year. So, incredible game. Cool 3.5 hours of this afternoon. Like I said, Michaela hung out for most of it, and we played a game at halftime, and we just hung out, and maybe she was on her phone for most of it, but she was excited, and it was great. So really happy the Niners move on. A little unexpected. I thought we could do it. The Eagles have struggled a bit this year. Their defense has been phenomenal. Their offense has kind of been up and down, but got better. And man, traveling across country after a tough loss last week to Seattle at home that we could have had the number 1 seed in the first round bye. You don't know what you're going to get. And then another injury. Some other guys that couldn't go. Like I said, Ricky Pearsall was a game time decision, couldn't make it. Maybe he'll be back next week. We'll see. So incredible. I'm on cloud 9. I know tomorrow's Monday, and Mondays are tough. But just great. Cheers. And, excuse me. My 49er shot glass is upstairs. I forgot to grab it. But I think this calls for a little extra celebration. I do have my Sacramento, which is Northern California. So I thought we'd just do a nice little toast to the Niners, making it to the divisional round, winning the wild card, knocking off the defending Super Bowl champs in Philadelphia with a bunch of practice squad guys, pretty much. Not really, but it's what it felt. So again, cheers to the Niners. A little heavier pour than I expected, but bang, bang, Niner gang. Until next time, deuces to the Eagles.